Group E, set to start it. And off we go here on a Thursday night. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Ty Spears. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Third and long. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! The motion man here is Bourne. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Pollard. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now, faking the give. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on target, and it's an easy 1st down.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will power his way into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
On the ground, this is Harris. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From out of the gun, he'll throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. That is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That one caught by Bub Means. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Olave is the motion man. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, New Orleans.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Back to the air one more time. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. He gets free. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Conklin goes in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Open man down the field. It's Olave. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
It's good for a Saints. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Conklin goes in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. That is brought in at the 10. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris, and he will fight his way to the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Saints. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Saints are able to cut into the deficit. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Into space and caught by Moore. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection, and they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Pollard. And the the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Second and goal. They'll look to run with Pollard. And he will score again. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
35. Saints 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Olave is the motion man. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Coming free is Conklin. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Harris. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
And the Titans 1st down.
Now it's Spears. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances in picking up a key third down? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, here's Pollard. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the Titans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Conklin goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
Saints 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at
Conklin goes in motion. They'll look to throw again. That is caught at the 3. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's 3rd and goal.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He knocks it through. The Saints are able to edge a bit closer. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 7. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On the ground, it's Pollard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd down and 3. Pollard trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Third down, 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Conklin goes in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. So, 3 quarters now in the book.
With the score of Titans 40.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Titans will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. Here's Abanaconda. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down. You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to it. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Third and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. The motion man is Boyd. Now Pollard. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Running here, it's Pollard. Yeah! And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Now a handoff to Pollard. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
48, Saints 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Hamler. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
A pass taken in by Harris. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Groupie now on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Saints cut into the lead a little bit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, from New Orleans, we say goodnight.